Hey everybody, I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these, but we're finally back with another unboxing video. I have a huge Chainsaw Man haul today that we're going to get through, so I'm going to try to get through this pretty quick. As you can see in front of us, we have a Denji slash Chainsaw Man noodle stopper. We also have a Makima one. I also have the Power one coming on order, but that one hasn't shipped yet or released yet. I'm not sure what the date on that one is, so we'll be probably having a part 2 of a Chainsaw Man haul in the future. I do have other figures on order as well, but for now we have a lot of stuff to get through today, so I'm going to try to just get through these as quickly as possible. I have a lot of stuff on my backlog that I have to open because it's been such a long time since I filmed a video, so I've probably got about 20 haul videos worth of stuff to open. It's almost, I think, about 100 boxes, but obviously we're not going to do those individually. So there's Denji. Just put the cardboard down there. There's Makima. I think I'm going to leave one of these boxes out, actually, because I need something to sit on. Let's get the tape off of the inner packaging here. If my knife wants to work, I think I'm going to have to switch the blade on this thing. If I can find my extra blades anywhere. I'm not even sure where I put them. I think that's it. Alright. Alright. So here's Makima. If, there we go. If we could focus. It's really nice for a noodle stopper. I think it's really well done. I haven't liked a lot of the Makima figures for some reason, but I like her cross legs, and I just like the way that they did this sculpt, and you know, it's just a cheap little noodle figure, so I think that one is definitely worth picking up. I like it a lot. There are other reasons why I don't want to get a whole bunch of Makima figures, but I don't want to get into too many spoilers. Maybe we will towards the end of the video, and I'll just put something on screen to tell you when to mute it, because I would like to talk about spoilers from the manga. But he just came out, so that works. Do it that way. And there's Denji. This one's also really well done. I really like these noodle stoppers that they did. I'll put him up there too. We can just leave them in the background for a little bit. We move on to Pop-Up Parade. So I got 3. We got Denji slash Chainsaw Man, excuse me. We got Power. And we got Himeno, which is definitely worth just picking up. Pop-Up Parade of her for various reasons. I'm mainly picking up figures of Power. I think it's not really that much of a spoiler for the anime about Himeno, because that does happen in season 1, but yeah, there's a lot of other stuff that happens in the manga. And I'm very excited to see it animated, because there's going to be a lot of really crazy fight scenes too. It's going to be very interesting to see animated, because they're already nuts in the manga. And I'm gonna love to see people's reactions to what happens plot-wise, because boy, is Chainsaw Man a crazy series. Let's get Denji open here. This is also a really nice sculpt. I think they've been nailing it with the Pop-Up Parades. Really cool pose. Nice and inexpensive for what you get. Still just your typical Pop-Up Parade base, although I've been seeing more and more of the round bases. I think... Shit, I just knocked over my light. Give me a second to fix this. If I can. Okay, that works. Sorry about that. You gotta be careful, I'm a little bit cramped on this table right now. But yeah, this is a standard Pop-Up Parade base. The other two that I have here, though, have the newer style plain round bases. I think they just gave this one the hexagonal style because he needs a wider base. So there's the Chainsaw Man Pop-Up Parade. Let's get Power out next. Gonna end up being a very long video. We still have 7 figures to open. Here's Power. Not a huge fan of the Pop-Up Parade, but I think it's good enough for being a Pop-Up Parade. I'm thinking in the future, once my collection gets big enough that most of it doesn't fit in the Detolf, I'm going to separate out my Pop-Up Parades and maybe prize figures into a separate display. So I don't mind having a lot of extraneous Pop-Up Parades, even though I'm going to have like scale figures and other figures of these characters. I think the pose is pretty good overall. I'm pretty happy with that, and I definitely like having the smaller round base. I hope they stick with that style. Let's get him in the back. Put you there. Yeah, there we go. Get this off the table. And one more Pop-Up Parade here. A little bit stuck in the box there. There we go. A lot of extra little plastic pieces on her. Guess they really wanted to avoid paint transfer. It's always good. So there's Jimeno. Also, again, really good for just being a Pop-Up Parade. Like, their quality can be a little hit or miss sometimes, but I think they really nailed it on these more recent ones, like with these Chainsaw Man ones. I'm gonna have to see how many of the other ones that I have these newer style bases. She's not fitting super flush. There we go. You can hear there was a little bit of a plastic creaking, which I always hate, but nothing broke. Pegs went in. Happy with that one too. Happy with all of these figures. I think the quality and sculpting on these so far is really good. I think... Is my light on the right setting? I'm just noticing now. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. So now we can move on to Nendoroids. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with these. I may not even put them together. We'll just take a look at them in the box and take a look at what's in the box. And then we'll just move on because this video is already long enough as it is. And it's going to be really long if I actually put these together, put them on their bases and everything. So let's just take a look at the parts. Boxes are always really tight. Here's what you get. She has her coat, a couple arm pieces, a couple different faces. Pretty standard Nendoroid fare. And at least get the plastic off the Nendoroid here. Try to do this somewhat quickly. Sorry that it's off camera, but I'm not trying to make this an hour-long video, and it may still end up being that long. I don't know how much longer it's going to take to get through this. Here we go. There's Makima. I don't really like the way the legs are. That's why I was hesitant to order this one originally, just because there's this weird seam where the joint is, but it doesn't bother me enough. I still think it's a good enough figure, and I at least want an Nendoroid of Makima. Again, not trying to get too many figures of her, but having an Nendoroid, and like, I don't know if they did a pop-up parade, but the noodle stopper's nice. Not trying to get like a ton of pop-up parades or every single pop-up parade, but some of those I just go with my feeling, like, how much do I like this? Running out of room to put all this packaging. Okay, let's get Power out of her box. Just toss this stuff. The floor is just covered in packaging already. This reminded me of my first couple of figure unboxing videos, right? Unboxed a ton of different stuff. So they even got extra plastic on her little horn pieces here. There we go. This. Looks like her arm comes out really easily. That joint is a little bit loose. So that could become irritating when I'm trying to pose her later on. There we go. Alright, there's Power. If camera wants to focus, there we go. There's the Power Nendoroid. I think that one's pretty good. And it comes with little blood weapons, comes with a Meowie. What fell out is a zombie arm she can hold, she can munch. And a couple more facial expressions. And then of course your standard extra poses for arms and stuff. Let's just put this to the side. Put this together after I'm done with the video. We're gonna have a separate shelf on the Detolf that's dedicated to just Chainsaw Man stuff, so I'm going to be able to see all of this on its own shelf once I put that together. Now, moving on, we have the Denji Figma, and he also comes with an extra little thing, so let's get this open. It looks like it's a little plate with the toast, the ultimate toast. I'm going to leave this in the bag for now so I don't lose it. And let's get him open. One piece of tape on the top. And there's that. So you got your separate mouth with the tongue out, or the closed teeth. You want to focus? There we go. And let me see if I can just lock the focus in. Hang on. Focus. Focus, please. There we go. Stay like that. Okay, that's a little better. Chainsaw arms, regular arms. Right here is him pulling the cord on his chest. A couple different facial expressions. Let's see, can I... There we go. He's got his axe, and he's got a little pochta down there. Let me get the main figure out of the plastic. the rest of this to the side. Okay. What's this on here? Man, he got a long neck. Whoa. That boy got a long neck. Alright, this joint doesn't want to cooperate very well, so it's gonna be, there we go. Just tear the plastic off instead of struggling. Get his head back on. If the peg wants to line up, come on. There it is. Yeah, that boy. Jeez, his neck is long. That's the problem with Figmas sometimes. They're for the articulation. I think he's gonna look better with the Chainsaw Man head on instead of the Denji head, because his neck just looks a little bit wonky. It's not super bad, but man, these joints do not want to cooperate. I think I'm just gonna have to take the plastic off of him later, because otherwise I'm gonna be struggling with this one. So we're just gonna put him to the side, because we still have 3 more figures, and for these I'm actually gonna have to clear the way, because if you notice there's a table in the background there, and that is for 2 of the remaining 3 figures, but this one we don't need it for quite yet. I just need all the space on the table. I'm gonna just be increasing in size from here. So I was pretty excited to get this one. This is the FNEX Power. Let's see if I can sort of get the whole box in here. So this is the FNEX Power scale figure. Let's get this open. I think I'm actually going to stand up for this one. Don't knock over my light again, please. Over here. We have tape. Looks like we have tape. Looks like just tape on the sides. Careful here. Looks like Power is a separate piece here, holding a scythe. Get some of this plastic out of the way. Put it to the side for a second. Get this. There we go. Alright, pretty simple, just 2 pieces. Really nice looking base. And then let's see if we can get this to line up easily. Yep. I think that's it. Easy assembly. She is leaning forward a lot. I kind of wish she was tilted back about like there, just for viewing. So I think that means we're definitely going to have to use an upper shelf. On camera, the way that the camera's angled, she actually looks really good. So yeah, she needs to be like eye level. If you're looking at her from up top, she's leaned forwards a lot. Let me see if I can kind of emulate. Yeah, so you're kind of seeing her more like that. So you definitely need to have the right viewing angle on her, but otherwise, definitely happy with this. The plastic is nice and flexible, so it doesn't seem like anything is going to snap easily. It seems like sturdy, flexible plastic. Easy assembly, only comes in 2 parts. You put it together. Definitely happy with this one. We do have another scale figure of her coming, so definitely expect that in part 2. We'll be seeing, I think it's the Art FX one. We'll be able to compare them in terms of quality. Although I expect both of them are going to be really good. So now, let me see, can I leave this one out? Yeah, I think I can leave this one out for just this opening. just gonna have to use that end of the table because we're moving on. Get all this packaging out of my way. Hold on. Move. Move. I need to be able to walk. There's too many boxes. Oh my god. Okay. We got the Power Bunny figure. Let's see if this is in frame good. From about there. So we got the freeing quarter scale Power Bunny. I've been dying to get this one open. So let's get her open. Hopefully you can hear me from here. I'm not sure how well it's going to pick up the audio from this distance. I haven't tried it out yet, so we're going to find out. Let me get this open. I'm busy. I'm busy.
I can't hear you.
I'm busy.
I'm just handing you mail.
Don't. Jeez, people just want to interrupt me while I'm doing stuff. Haven't filmed in months. The second I try to film, people want to bother me. Another piece of tape here. It's hard to see the tape on this box. Got the base out. That open. Get the plastic off of her. Looks like she's got some stuff wrapped around her. They use this sticky, thin plastic to wrap these. It's not quite like tape, but it works kind of like tape. Definitely well packaged here. I've noticed that with Freeing's packaging so far is that they do a very good job of packaging the figures in a way that they don't break easily during transport. I had one that you'll see in a future video where the box is totally destroyed. It got dented really badly during shipping, and the figure's fine. Survived 100%, mainly because of Freeing's packaging design. So they do an excellent job with their packaging design for these quarter scale figures. Get these. They come with these extra pieces to fill the ear holes so that it doesn't contract. These are pretty stuck in there though. I don't want to be gentle with this figure. There we go. Get that one out. I think I am gonna display her without the bunny ears, but we are gonna put them in here just to take a look at what it looks like with them in. I believe that's how they're supposed to go. The other bunny figure that I've already opened because of the way that the packaging was damaged, I had issues with getting the feet onto the pegs, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have the same issue here. Looks like that one's struggling a little bit to line up. Yeah, so you can see here, I think, hopefully the camera's getting it in focus. I can't really see from here, but that is not lining up very well with that peg, so I might struggle to get that to actually stay. And with the other one that I had, I needed to use super glue to get it to stay in place. Just gently push this into place here. I think it's in. Yeah, it's not going in perfectly. This one is at least staying better. I think that's good enough. But you can see that is not staying in there perfectly. I probably would have to put a little super glue in there and then clamp it really hard to get it to be perfectly flush. So that's the one issue that I have with these figures. Otherwise, they're really high quality. This is great. The sculpt on the hair is really nice. The fishnets are perfect. This is a nice flexible material. We are going to take these bunny ears off because I prefer her with just the horns. So she gets displayed on the top of the detail, so I'm just going to put her in place now to get her out of the way. And I'm also going to have to move this out of the way because the next and last figure for this video is the biggest figure that I've ever gotten and may potentially be the biggest figure I will ever own. I'm going to have to move some stuff out of the way just to get him out here because, man, he's a little chunky. We got the 1:1 scale Pochita, the life size, the big boy. I've been very, very excited to get him out of the box as well. Now, this guy's like the easiest Halloween costume ever. All you gotta do is get clothes that look a little like Denji's, get some spiked orange hair, maybe some like fang teeth, and then just carry this guy around and boom, there's your Halloween costume. So I may actually try that this year if I have a reason to wear a costume. Try it at maybe a convention too if I go to anything, but right now I have no plans. Getting this guy out of the box might be a little bit of an endeavor. It's coming out pretty easily. Not too bad, not too bad. Get the pack. Perfect. And got some tape here. See if we can find all of it. A lot of tape. He's just popping open under his own weight, so I can see why they taped him so heavily. I'm gonna lay him down for this last bit because he's already trying to open on me. There we go. Should just pop right off. Oh my, he's so big. He's such a big boy. Get all this plastic out of the way. He's bubble wrapped. And then he's got another layer of interior plastic here. Oh my. He's a very, very large. He is posable, so you can pose the legs in a way where you can sit. Something like that. Tail, I believe, yeah, it goes side to side, so you can get it out of the way or whatever. It is a little bit difficult to get your hand actually on the back handle, but you can definitely just carry him like that. He's not super heavy, so overall, definitely glad I picked him up. I believe I saw something that he was limited to like a certain amount too, so it's cool that I get to have one. I believe I'm going to put him on top of the Detolfs as well with the quarter scales if he fits. Yeah. Yeah, he looks good up there. All right. So that is it for the big Chainsaw Man haul. I'm glad I got that taken care of because I've been waiting months to get this taken care of. We have many, many more videos coming. And somehow I actually kept this to just under 30 minutes. Looks like we're about to hit it now. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more. There's going to be a lot more haul videos before we go back to doing individual figure unboxings. So, you know, if you like these larger haul videos, there's going to be a lot more for probably the next couple of months, I'd say, depending on how I space it out. Anyways, definitely comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about pop-up parades and the bases and everything, because I always like seeing people talk about those. And I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.